Telangana and Andhra Pradesh both continue to reel under flash floods and landslides, Radhika.
That's right. The rain continues to wreak havoc in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. 12 people, in fact, have died in Telangana and at least 15 feared dead in flash floods and landslides in the southern states.
And absolutely unprecedented visuals from both Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, roads turning into rivers, houses, offices submerged, and people wading through neck-deep water. In fact, schools and colleges have been shut in Hyderabad, and a work-from-home advisory for Hyderabad has been issued as well. In fact, my colleague Uma Sudhir is now joining us live on the broadcast. So, Uma, what is the latest you can share with us? The Prime Minister has spoken to both the Andhra Pradesh and Telangana Chief Ministers, but what is the situation on the ground? Several trains have been cancelled as well.
As many as 99 trains have been cancelled by the South Central Railway, and yes, an emergency-like situation continues to prevail in both Telangana as well as in Andhra Pradesh, with the kind of unprecedented rains that you have seen in both these states. At least 19 districts in Telangana out of the 33 here have actually been put under a flash flood risk alert, and at least 9 districts have been put under red alert and 12 districts have been put under an orange alert. As of now, what we understand is that there have been as many as 12 deaths in Telangana and 15 deaths in Andhra Pradesh. The Prime Minister has spoken to both Mr. Revanth Reddy as well as Mr. Chandrababu Naidu. Mr. Revanth Reddy told him about Khammam being one of the worst hit districts in the state, and that several people who needed to be rescued in that area, and the emergency calls had come out. The ministers were making desperate appeals, but the choppers could not fly because of the kind of very hostile weather conditions locally, and therefore they could not take off. And because of that as well, there were some lives lost, and that was a very, very tragic thing to happen. In fact, there is a couple who was in continuous touch with the disaster relief minister, Mr. Ponguleti Srinivas. This is Yaqub and his wife and also a child, Sharif. They managed to actually throw some life jackets to them using a drone, and the child was able to be saved, but the parents were not able to be saved in this particular case. There was also a case of a father, Nunawat Motilal, as well as his daughter Nunawat Ashwini, who were coming from Khammam towards the airport. They were to reach the Hyderabad airport, but in Mehbubabad, their car got washed away, and this 26-year-old scientist and her father, both of them were washed away in their car, and their bodies have also been subsequently found. In both the states, the water bodies, the Central Water Commission has pointed out that the water bodies are running full, and there's a big risk of them actually getting breached at multiple locations, and therefore people have been advised to stay indoors. The national highway between Hyderabad and Vijayawada has been breached as well. NH 65 has been breached, and everywhere you can actually see the highways underwater, and you would not even be able to make out the roads, and therefore people are being told that avoid travel today, and if it is unavoidable, only you venture out. And they have been suggested an alternate route, but even that is being told that do not take it unless it is absolutely necessary. Between Hyderabad and Vijayawada is where Kazipet comes, and between Kazipet and Vijayawada, the rail track has also been breached at 2 places, one at K. Samudram, at Rayanapadu, and as many as 99 trains have been cancelled, and several trains, all that area have been diverted as well. And what once again the rail authorities are trying to do is to try and see if there are breaches here and there, because that's a risk. They cannot start the trains unless that happens. Schools, colleges have been shut in Telangana. Like you mentioned, work from home has been recommended for the IT sector and the ITES sector as well. And both the chief ministers have in fact had emergency meetings with their officials, and Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu in fact stayed over at the Vijayawada collectorate. It almost reminded me of the Hudhud times, because this is a kind of crisis when it came upon Vijayawada town and Hyderabad town in many areas. But the worst affected have been Newsweed, Vijayawada, and in Telangana it is Khammam, Mehbubabad. All those areas is where the flooding is being reported in big numbers. What the Chief Minister in Telangana has also done is to tell that whatever the water, if it can be diverted into the water bodies where storage may be possible, that is something that is being looked at as well. NDRF, SDRF have been deployed both at Hyderabad and on standby in several areas. The Prime Minister and And Mr. Amit Shah also spoke to Mr. Revant Reddy, and what we are told is that they had offered, they are going to be sending in fact, extra teams for rescue measures. And there is also a chopper that was brought in from Andhra Pradesh, Vizag to Khammam district, because this side where the choppers are not able to fly, Deputy Chief Minister Bhatti Vikramarka spoke to the Chief Secretary there, and a chopper was brought in for those rescue operations as well. So people in the low-lying areas are being moved, and people are being told that stay indoors. Wherever you think you're safe, stay indoors. Back to you.
Uma, you're taking us through the rescue operations that are being carried at multiple areas within Telangana as well as Andhra. What is the prediction at the moment? Of course, advisory has been issued, cautions given out. But at this point, what kind of prediction is being given out by the officials?
Okay, the system which was a depression is what had caused all this rain, and that's why Telangana as well as Andhra Pradesh were affected. But the system is now moving away from here. But this is still expected to bring heavy rains in coastal Andhra Pradesh and also Yanam, which is off the coast of Andhra Pradesh. And therefore, what we are being told is that there may not be a downpour now, but wherever you will have water bodies getting breached, you are going to have flash floods. And that is what is the big worry now, because several areas are still marooned, and national highways, roads, everywhere you are seeing the breaching of the these main arterial ways, because of which power disruption would be there. Of course, that's also a precautionary measure. But as of now, today also, it is wait and watch. Everyone on high alert. Leaves have been cancelled for government officials, and rescue efforts still on in full swing wherever the emergency beckons. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Uma, for bringing up to speed with all those details.